We're back here in studio. This is now, when I was doing research for this next interview, I was so impressed. I could not wait to meet this young lady. Her name is Santana Morris. She's here from Jamaica. You are a UN Youth Ambassador. You are also the author of multiple books. Yes. And you could not have read at the age of 4, but now you are a voice for literacy. Yes. And you're here in Trinidad and Tobago. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
Tell us why you're here.
Well, my name is Santana Morris, and I am the Executive Director at the Jamaica Intensive Reading Clinic. And as you said before, at the age of 4, I was not able to speak. And at that time, I was, I was a very curious child. So every time the teacher asked a question, I was the first to hold my hands up. And the class would laugh because they knew I could not speak.
But why couldn't you speak? Do you know why?
No, not until this day. And it so happened that one day a miracle happened, and I was in the living room with my mom. We were watching television, and I uttered a word by saying, "Mommy." And she looked at me and she said, "What?" And I said, "Mommy." And from that day, I started to speak. But because I lacked the prerequisite skills that I needed to master the art of literacy, I had to spend extra hours behind the scene to catch up to my classmates. But at the same time, I was very determined to prove them wrong and also to reach the level that they were all at. Yes. So because of that, I developed a passion for reading. And after going through school, I went to a teacher's college in Jamaica, which is short to teacher's college, and major in reading. So developed a program to help other students to master the art of reading. So that's where my passion grew from.
Yeah. So, and then because of that, you decided you wanted to help others and write and do this through writing of books.
And that is correct. So in Jamaica, I have a program which is a non-profit organization, which is the Jamaica Intensive Reading Clinic. I started that idea in 2000, officially in 2016. Yes. And after starting the idea, you know, the idea of hosting an all-island summer reading camp came to mind, and crazily, I posted the idea to Facebook saying that I'm seeking 100 volunteers, and within 4 days, I got over 400 volunteers.
So what did you do?
I accepted everyone because I knew the plan that I had, and I wanted to impact as many lives as possible. Yeah. And as such, we, in the midst of that short space of time, we got help from both private and the government sector to execute the reading camps across the island. And overall, we have been able to impact the lives of over 2,000 children in Jamaica with over 800 volunteers. Wow. And from that 800 volunteers, we had 300 trained teachers. Yes. After interacting with the students, I realized that we had a challenge. And in order to solve some of these challenges, we would have had to produce books and also materials to help them. And that is how the idea came about to write the 7 books. And I can tell you—
7 books, you
7
know.
books.
I wasn't sure. I said multiple books, but I said 7 books. Wow.
And I can tell you—
7 books over a period of how long?
1 month. That is it. That is the crazy thing about it. After graduating from Shorty Teachers College, I went on to get my bachelor's degree and also my master's degree. And I've always had the idea in my head to write books, but the time was not there because, as you know, I hold multiple positions in Jamaica. Yes. And also as the Jamaica Youth Ambassador, that's a big post, that's a national post, and the president of the Kiwanis International Club of Young Professionals. So the time was not there, but I decided that 2019 would be the year to launch all these books. Yes. And with that said, I took the December break off, locked away from everybody, cancelled all calls, all appointments, just to execute the ideas that I had in my head.
So you're moving through the Caribbean to promote all the books now?
That is correct, because the books that I have, they are, well, the intention is to serve all young people across the Caribbean.
Strategic Reading Record book, okay, right.
So the aim of these books are to improve critical thinking skills and also analytical thinking skills, because we know that we have a literacy challenge across the Caribbean, and not only a literacy challenge, but also critical thinking skills. Because
Yes.
many times we speak with our children and they're not able to think critically or to reason
Yes.
with us logically. And as such, I developed work tools to help children to master the art of critical thinking skills.
So these are, as I flip through, these are actually workbooks
So
that
they're all
children can
workbooks.
use.
Yes.
Yeah.
And for this book, the vocabulary workbook, it helps to improve vocabulary skills, as you can see. And we have it to cover all the strands of reading. So that is to improve vocabulary development skills. This one is aimed to improve comprehension skills.
Right.
And the good thing about this book is that the name of it is Strategic Reading Record Book. It contains multiple reading strategies that can help students to improve
Yes.
their reading skills.
Yes.
Also, I did not get to bring all the books in time, but one of the books that I really love is Alphabets in the Jamaican Context. And I can also, you know, tell you how children in Trinidad can relate to this book. The Alphabets in the Jamaican Context is a book that I've always wanted to produce, because in the classroom we are used to teachers teaching children alphabets using pictures from the Western Hemisphere and not culturally relevant pictures.
Yes.
And as such, I decided to implement a culturally relevant book to teach children at the early childhood level to, you know, to connect to their culture.
So then A for Aki.
So A for Aki, you got that. So in Jamaica, Aki is our national dish.
Yes.
So I have, in the book, I have A for Aki, B for bandana,
Right.
C for cassava,
Right.
U
Well, we
for
can have
Usain
cassava
Bolt.
too.
Yes,
You
exactly.
for Usain Bolt.
Because
But we
Usain
have B
Bolt
for
is the
Brian
fastest.
Lara.
Oh.
We love B for Brian Lara.
Exactly.
We can make it culturally
Yes,
relevant.
we can.
All the islands actually can do that.
Yes.
Santana, so you're going to be here and people can get the books nationwide in Trinidad and Tobago as yet?
Yes, you can. They can actually go to Amazon to
Yes.
purchase the books. They're
Right.
live on Amazon,
Yes.
and also our website, which is www.jamaicaintensivereadingclinic.com.
Well, I just want to congratulate you. I know that we're going to be hearing even greater things. I look at you and I think of Tioka, Ariel, Ayanka, Dove. You probably know each other. She's one of our youth ambassadors as well. She's a Queen's Young Leaders. I see you in her and you're in each other. So congratulations.
Thank you
and
very
keep
much.
flying the Caribbean flag.
Thank you
Well
very
done,
much.
Jamaica.
Thank you very
And
much.
welcome to Trinidad and Tobago.
Thank you.
All right, so there you have it. Her name is Santana Morris. Didn't I tell you? I looked at it last night. I was like, wow. Yeah, we have to have this young lady on the show now doing great things throughout the Caribbean for literacy, making reading right.